Hey y'all, it's Felicia here, and sorry y'all, I had to burn some sage. That's sage smoke. I had to lighten the energy up in here, honey, cause all right y'all, I'm doing a PSA, cause I have literally been having the same conversations with people, including people I don't even know in the grocery store chat, about it's a lot going on in people's lives these days, and I wholeheartedly understand. So I'm always, ready to give a listening ear or whatever. But people is fed up these days. Fed up with people. Fed up with people interfering with their lives. And I 100% understand. As hard as you work in this life, who got time for people to be coming through, just dropping all types of craziness and stuff all up and through your life, on your life path, when you got enough obstacles and things you're trying to figure out. So yes, this video is for people who are at the point in their lives where they are starting to evolve, where they're on a life path, on their soul's life mission, where they feel like they're seeking ways to connect with their higher self, ways to connect with their deity, whatever deity it is God, Allah, the cloud gods, the chair gods, whatever deity it is that you believe that is leading you down the path that you want to go on to your soul's life mission. When you're trying to get closer to them, when you're trying to quiet your mind, when you're trying to evolve, when you are becoming enlightened, unfortunately, there is going to be so many obstacles along that path when you come into being enlightened. Point blank, period. There's no way to get around it. Okay? This is what this video is about. If this pertains to you, then continue to watch. If not, feel free to click off, because I don't want no crazy comments about this video. If you don't believe in deities, or you don't believe in soul life purposes, and you don't believe in being awakened or enlightened or evolving yourself and going from one part of your life and evolving into another, then don't watch. But I've been having a lot of conversations with people, and believe it or not, they feel guilty. They feel guilty for coming into the knowing that there's more out there in life for them. The reason why they're starting to feel guilty, or they're saying they feel guilty, is because they now realize that everybody cannot go with you on that journey. They can go with you, but they choose not to, because they choose, and they may not be choosing, but they are not evolving. They are not becoming enlightened. They are not on their soul life mission, or any type of purposeful movements is going on in their life. So you are now coming into the knowing that, okay, well, these people ain't really vibrating on the level that I'm vibrating on, or they're not really making moves the way I'm making them. They're not really planning for their future, and everything that they got going on, and what they believe in, and what they want to do now ain't exactly where my life is. So I got to keep it moving. That is what you call putting up boundaries, and it is a necessity if you want to evolve. You can't stay stuck in the same place with the same people doing the same thing and think you still gonna be enlightened or be awakened, or still think you're going to be able to receive those blessings that is supposed to come your way, because you can't receive the blessings and still stay stuck in that one spot that you were at with those friends you had for years, or that favorite cousin of yours, or the aunts and uncles who brought you up or raised you, or that mother and father who don't believe in that same type of spirituality or whatever you believe in, and telling you that you ain't supposed to be believing that and you ain't supposed to be doing that. You can't go on that mission and still take those people with you. So you need to put up the boundaries. The boundaries are letting people know. When you put up boundaries, you let people know how to treat you, because people will disrespect you When they see you moving, they see you evolving, they see you were here and now you're here. They see you elevating, they see you moving up in life, they see you wanting more for yourself, and they don't see that happening in their own life. That is when you will start to see who you need to leave behind, honey. Okay? Because those people will start to tell you that who you are ain't good enough to be around them. I'm going to say that again. When you start evolving, start becoming enlightened, start elevating, start seeing those blessings and start taking action into getting those blessings, those who don't see no blessings coming, ain't evolving in life, still stuck, ain't really stuck, but they stuck, and they don't see no elevations of blessings coming their way and no special things going on in their life, they will start to tell you about yourself and that you ain't good enough, or how you need to change what you're doing because this and that, calling you bougie, saying you think you better than everybody. I mean, they will throw everything at the book at you for you not to be able to elevate and move on. I'm telling you. Ask me how I know. Oh, you ain't lit enough. You don't be doing this enough. Oh, you don't get down. You don't be doing chat. Telling you got to change who you are so that they can feel more comfortable being around you. They don't want you to be enlightened and evolved, and they don't want you to glow and all that. They want you to be exactly who you used to be so that they can feel more comfortable being around you, because they feel more comfortable being around you when they don't feel threatened by your light. Point blank, period. When you start evolving and making purposeful movements in life and you start going after what you want, honey, the glow that comes off of you is crazy. People feel uncomfortable around that type of glow. Believe it or not, you will be thinking they would be loving the glow. They want to bask in the glow. They want to get a piece of the glow. You think they want to come too, get evolved, get a little... No, they want to stay where they at, but they want you to stay with them. Stuck. So they want you to, if you could just dim the light just a little bit, I would feel more comfortable sitting next to you, because they don't glow like you do. So they feel intimidating around you. They don't feel like they are your equal, so they need you to dim the light down so they can feel more comfortable when they sitting next to you. So those who tell you, oh, you need to stop acting like that, you need to stop being so bougie, oh, you always doing something, oh, you be doing too much. Those who always tell you doing too much, honestly know that they ain't doing enough. That's all that is. Anyway, we're gonna move on from that. So when they tell you that you need to change who you are so that they can feel more comfortable being around you, sitting around you, and they need you to change and be more like this, you ain't lit enough, you need to be lit, you need to be drinking more, you need to be doing this, you need to be out partying more, and mind you, you got your soul life mission, you got your generational wealth, you got your building your business, you got your becoming more spiritually enlightened, you got your soul. You got all this stuff that you working towards, but they telling you that you need to be more like this so you can be more like this, stop acting like this. When they can't convince you and you start putting those boundaries up, ask me how I know. I hear it all the time. Oh, you don't never answer your phone. Oh, you don't never answer your text message. Oh, you don't... Child, what you want? You don't want nothing. You don't want nothing that's going to help me along this soul life mission. I already know it, because I done answered the phone for you 100 damn times and you ain't have nothing spiritual and uplifting to say. So what do you want? You ain't contributing to this business. You ain't helping me raise these children. You ain't putting no food on the table. Well, I'll call you and give you all the gossip. Girl, bye. Anyway, when they can't get you to stay stagnant, when they can't get you to get this new mission and all this purposeful movements that you making, they can't get you to change your mind about that, and they see that you just keep elevating and keep evolving, they be like, how can I get this person to stop? They get creative. You know what they start doing? They start to think, well, maybe if I can't get her to dim her light, to stop her shine, to stop evolving, I can train the people around her to not see her light, to see her in a dimmer light. You know how they do that? Then that's when they reach out to everybody and they start with the gossip. These people will assassinate your character. They will tell other people how to see you. And other people, believe it or not, are so gullible and so unenlightened and so also stuck and stagnant that they will believe these things that these people tell them. They will tell other people about how you used to be at the age of like 12. Oh, I remember she used to do this. I remember she used to do that. You damn near 40, 50 years old. These people talking about stuff you used to do back when you was 15 and 16 and 18. Oh, she used to be fast. She used to be like, that was like 25 years ago. What are you talking? They get to the point that they have to dig deep for these things to try to dim that light. They gotta get people to see you in a different light. So they will start to spread the rumors of people. Oh, she ain't really this. She ain't really that evolved. She ain't really that spiritual. She ain't really that blessed. She ain't really that happy in her home life. She ain't really that cute. When I seen her out on the streets, her hair would look crazy. Her kids, they gonna come from all types of angles to try to assassinate your character. I promise you. And they have to do this because they can't get you to dim your light, to stop evolving, to stop elevating, to stop generating all. Sorry, I had fun. To stop generating all this enlightenment and all these blessings and everything you got going towards you. Now they like changing the people's way of seeing you so that when those people see you, they will see you in a different light. And that's the only thing they can do, because we already know what's for you is for you. It can never be taken away. So that light that you have inside of you, that ambition, that drive, that determination, that willpower, baby, that ain't going nowhere. That light ain't never going to be dimmed ever. You can never take it. It's here to stay. What are you talking about? I woke up like this. Stop. Okay? So these people I've been talking to the last couple of weeks is about their business. I'm telling you, they've been giving me the business. I'm like, wait, hold up. Calm down. I didn't do nothing to you. Why are you getting all animated? But I'm telling you, they sick and tired of it. They cutting these people out. They putting up these boundaries. They cutting these people off. They telling them, I'm not doing it no more. They not going to get these blessings stopped no more. Nobody's doing that no more. Nobody's staying stuck and stagnant. Nobody's going to go back and forth with you, pissed off, mad and upset. Who's doing that? That causes frown lines. You can't be cute with frown lines. You know what that remind me of? Like, what was I saying the other day? Jellies. Nobody's being stuck and stagnant and letting people stop your blessings is like, everybody know I got a shoe fetish. It's like jellies. Remember we used to wear jellies? Yeah, jellies, girl. Jellies, the little plastic shoes. Yeah, nobody is doing that no more. Nobody's doing stuck and stagnant. Nobody's sticking around people just to say, oh, I chill with so-and-so. I be with them. We be out. We be doing that. Nobody out being lit, doing that shit no more. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing jellies with the remember the ones with the glitter in them? Nobody's doing jellies with the glitters. Nobody's doing stuck and stagnant. Nobody's keeping people in their surroundings anymore just to say they did it. Just to say they know them. Just to be talking on the internet, taking pictures, doing shit for likes. Nobody. Another thing, nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing shit for likes no more. What you see is what you get. When you see me right here like this here today, I promise you, when you see me on the street, you're not getting nothing no different. It is what it is. Point blank period. That's it. Now, after these people try to get other people to see you in a different light, and that don't work, I can't even go there anymore. I can't. People will go through drastic measures to try to make sure that you don't get what you already know you got coming to you. All that blessings, because you're gonna get all that stuff in return. You always get what you give is what you get. You putting in countless hours of work. You putting in the hard work, the determination. You're gonna get that back tenfold. You already know that. The problem is they know that too. So they don't want you to have that because they can't never see that for themselves. They don't see the life that you have. They don't see ever having that for themselves because for some reason we've been brainwashed to think, and some people have, and this needs to be talked about too. We don't think of ourselves as being able to be prosperous or be abundant because it's something that's not taught. when you're coming up. Like putting up boundaries to people trying to cut you off. These people I've been talking to have been feeling guilty because these are family members of them. They feel like, that's my family. You're taught family over everything. Family comes first. Well, family could be toxic. Point blank, period. When your family is toxic, they get in the axe. They got to go. Sorry. Just because we share DNA, don't give you the right to spill all your toxicity all over my life. At some point, I got to cut it off because I need to get my abundance. That's mine. I work for that. It's got to come to me. I need my blessings. I need my abundance. I need it now, honey. I don't want to wait. I've been waiting. You've been fighting your whole life, working your whole life. But mind you, your deity has been trying to give you these blessings. They're trying to get you ready. They want you to learn these lessons. They want you to see these toxic people for who they is. And stop looking at all that 3D stuff. Like, oh, they helped me when I lost my job back in 92 and they helped. Okay, they helped you, but then how long did they keep digging into you after that? How long did they keep telling you that you still owe them? Like, you don't owe nobody nothing, but you most definitely owe it to yourself. That's something we are not taught about: self-care, self-love, what you deserve. If you were taught a long time ago about what you deserve, then you wouldn't even be in this position where you're just letting people come all up in your life and spew all this toxicity, and you not seeing that you deserve better than that. So you just keep putting up with it because, well, they family over everything. Nobody do. No. So, like I said, everybody's seeing this now, cutting these people off, and they seeing what they deserve. They're going after what they want. They know they're going after what they deserve. They're going after better for themselves. They're evolving themselves, becoming awakened. They're paying attention to what's going on around them. They're looking at the world in a whole different light. And they are standing up for themselves. They are giving themselves self-love, self-affection, positive self-talk, honey. Okay? We are giving it to ourselves, and I'm loving it. So, and you deserve it. You can do it. It's all right. Don't matter if they family or not. But one thing I will say is this. The reason why you don't go back and forth with people, you put the boundaries up, you cut them off, and you just keep it moving, and then you go on your path. Because we are all on different paths. We are all on different parts of those paths. Some people are on a path, but they haven't gotten to the point. They haven't learned enough lessons yet where they can be enlightened or awakened and evolved. And at one point, that used to be you. You was living your life and you was going to work and you was taking care of your kids and you was doing what you thought was right, but you wasn't at the point where you are now. You are at a different point in your evolution. So you have to give the same type of compassion to these other people. You don't need to be cussing nobody out in these streets about your life. Listen, just let them be. Only thing you can control is what you do for yourself. Try to just control that. Put your boundaries up. Cut them off. Let them know you're not taking that no more. You're not letting them have that. And if they decide that, oh, well, she ain't doing this no more, I'm just going to leave, then let them leave. Bye. Okay? And maybe they will be on their path one day where they will be where you are, and they will see how they played a part in that relationship not working out. And that will also be another lesson they will learn for future relationships. You have to coddle your relationships if you want to keep them. If they mean enough to you, you will respect people's boundaries that they put up. You won't feel like you need to throw the person away because they don't want to talk to you. No, you just respect the fact that they are trying to do better for themselves, and you see where you fit into that. And if you don't want to, then you walk away. But if you want to keep that friendship or keep that relationship going, then you try to meet them where they at and respect their wishes. That's all you can do. But these people are on a different part of their path, not evolved, not enlightened, not awakened, or whatever, or still going through their obstacle phase in their life path where they're supposed to be learning a certain amount of lessons. And just respect that. Give them their space to live out their life the way they supposed to. You don't need to tell them, oh, you ain't doing this enough, you ain't doing this enough, you ain't responsible enough, you ain't doing enough, you ain't thinking about your life enough. Listen, you don't have to do all that, because they will get to that point at some point if it's meant for them. If it's not, then you already know where they stand with you, and you can just keep on moving on your path. Another thing is, one last thing I wanted to say is, I I brought it up earlier about the positive self-talk. When you're on your journey and you see other people moving and evolving, and you don't feel like you're evolving as fast, or you as not moving as fast, or your life looks different, don't do all that craziness trying to get these people to dim their light. Don't be talking about these people and telling these people they need to change what they're doing and they doing this and that. Just pay attention to these people are moving at another speed in their life. They're going different paths. They're doing whatever they're doing, and they feel comfortable where they are. You just worry about your own path and worry about that. But if you have the feeling like you are not, sorry y'all, my phone. If you are feeling like you are not evolving as fast, or you feel stagnant, like your life is not moving, that might be that point on your path where you say, okay, what do I need to do to get this thing moving? Maybe I want to see a little bit more going on in my life. I'm feeling a little stuck. Don't beat yourself up for seeing somebody else's path. You're not supposed to be comparing your path to anybody else's anyway. Keep your mind and keep your eyes on your own path. You don't need to be envious of what somebody else got going on. You just need to be paying attention to your own path. And if you want your path to be moving, or you want to be evolving and see more things going on, then you need to ask yourself, what do I need to do to make that happen? And then go into overdrive and make it happen for yourself. Manifest whatever it is you want. You can do whatever it is you need. You have all the tools inside you. You just got to be able to use them. But try to keep that self-talk positive. Don't be looking at other people's past and see how other people moving and then just start talking down on yourself like you ain't got the drive, you ain't got what it take, your life won't evolve, your life, because then it won't. And those of you who are on a path where you got your stuff moving and grooving, and you got your life and you got your stuff going on, and you happy, and you keep up the good work, okay? And keep that positive self-talk going. If you anything like me, I could be moving positively and still be asking myself, okay, what more can I be doing? What more can I be doing? And I have been working on that too. I have to work on that a lot. I'll be like, listen, let me lay myself down. Let me sit down for a second, because sometimes you can burn yourself out. But keep the positive self-talk up. Those of y'all putting up boundaries for all that toxicity, craziness, and those trying to dim your light, keep that up. Remember, you never ever dim your light for other people. You let other people adjust their eyes to be able to accommodate the amount of light going off you. Yeah, we don't dim the light. That's one thing we don't do. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Hopefully I dropped some gems on y'all today, but I promise you, I told you, I had this conversation. Everything I just said was different parts of these conversations that I've been having with these people. And I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody is sick and tired of this and tired of that, putting up boundaries, putting people out of their life. They done. They ready to evolve, move up, and stay enlightened and stay awakened and keep going. And I love it. And I love the different people that I meet. The light that I shine on me brings people from all different types of walks of life towards me, okay? And I love it. And all right, so let me get down off this soapbox, y'all. Okay. All right. Love and light, y'all.